That's probably much better. I said, how are you guys doing? You doing okay? You're doing fine? You're doing fantastic? Fantastic. I like that one too. That's one of my favorite things to be is fantastic, usually because it's both tasty and amazing at the same time. Boop, close. At, listen to that noise gate. That noise gate's pretty big. I'm trying to balance out my audio. I was doing some audio like recording earlier today. Yeah, no, that's why we do this. That's why we do this. So I know it coming right. Got it. We got our balance. That sounds like a good balance. How is everyone doing today? How's everyone doing today? I got the air conditioning in the background. I figure y'all didn't want to hear because it's an annoying sound. You have 120 subs now, yay! Awesome, Psycho Numpty. What is good with that? Congratulations, my dude. Let's close the wheel. Let's get that open. How you guys doing today? You guys new here? You look new here. Some of you look new here. How are you doing? So, I decided to make today fun. And we wanna go over your channels, right? Right. We're doing this today. And I want to try to get a few of you in here too. You doing good? Doing good? All right, since this just started and everything, it's my point in time where I tell you guys to not forget to like the stream because that's something that I would like to see. I want to see you like the stream. And 10 people. Yeah, I mean, we just started. Who knows how many people show up? Sometimes we get 15, sometimes we get 100. Who knows? It all depends on who's here. But what's your point? Anyways, did you notice the new adaptable player? I did not. This is the first time I sat down to my computer in 2 days, okay? I've been silly busy. So before I get going, I'm going to lay down the ground rules, the big rules that I have here. I'm going to go over the rules. You like the rules? Of course you do. That's or else we'd be living in chaos. And my chaos is our opportunity. So let's talk about this. My rules are: you have to be here when I call your name when we go to do your reviews. Second, when I open a list, you'll see that me typing the list is open in the chat. When I type that in, that is your opportunity. That is your time to ask me for a review. When I go over your channel, please be here. That's a big one. But please, when I open the list, please only ask once. Don't continually ask because then you're just spamming it. And you don't want to be a spammer. People hate spam. I hate spam. I don't even like spamming a can. I think it's disgusting. But don't spam. Don't be the spammer guy. Don't be the spammer peoples. That's just not, that just ain't right, all right? And when I say list is closed, don't continue to ask for reviews because it will fall on deaf ears. And let me point out, if you've been asking this whole time to have a channel review, I will not see it until after I type in things. So that's all said and done. I'm going to throw 30 seconds up on the clock, and we're going to get this going, all right? 30-second timer. Also, please pay attention to the chat because you never know when I'm going to say it. Because, again, we got a 15-second difference between right now and when you guys see this timer. List is open. Boop. Ba-da-da-doom. Want to try it out? Search vertical video and open up any random video and pause it. And notice the player size. Oh, okay. We're gonna get these people down first. Who the heck is Susan? Oh, Daniel. Lots of little abbreviated names here. Oh, that's a sharp one. That is a sharp one. All right, let's say closed. Fortnite Reloaded. That's cool. That's good job on snagging up that name. I didn't say that. You listen here, Sonny. Fortnite Reloaded. I said don't spam because I will ignore it if you do. That's a big no-no because I don't want people getting skipped. YouTube implemented a feature that makes the player adapt to the size of the video. So legit, the videos can be exported as vertical videos. That's what size will be. Huh. Well, that's interesting. All right. So that's everybody here. We ready? You ready? I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's get this spinning. Fortnite Reloaded, are you here? Come on down. That's me having fun. Sorry. Me having fun. Me having fun. I had to wait. It gets you guys awake. Hey, me. I get a notification right when I'm about to head to bed. Man, I haven't seen you in forever. I have not seen you in forever. Fortnite Reloaded. Yeah, I got one of them voice thingies now. Now I can play with a whole bunch of different things. Now I can sound like I'm a director, or I'm in a hole, I'm not sure which. I thought it was fun. You guys awake though, right? You guys awake now, right? All right. All right, let's get you going. I got other things. I got other voices too. Let's get this going. All right. Good job on this. Let me get a drink here. Let me get a little swig. So who's fighting today in the ring, right? Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun in VR chat. I might have been playing with it for the last few days. I got the program, but the program had a bunch of like basic settings, and I didn't like the original settings, and it's like $15, and I'm like, yeah, I can do it. And what's even better is I can integrate it with anything that I do, so it makes it even better. So let's get going. So let's see. You are like you're obviously a Fortnite channel, which is good. You got Fortnite Hub up there. It doesn't quite make sense since your name's Fortnite Reloaded. I kind of would rather see that instead of the basic and something interesting involving the Fortnite characters rather than the basic cover art that's on there. So I want to see the name Reloaded and a little bit more on there, okay? That's where I would say start with the Fortnite stuff. Hey, Brett has shown up. The #1 source for Fortnite news, Fortnite gameplay, Fortnite tips and tricks, and everything Fortnite. #1 Fortnite channel featuring Ninja, TSM Myth, TSM Daquan, and TSM Hamlet. Is it really featuring them, or is it their content? Because if it's just their content, it's not exactly featuring them. So just keep that in mind. That's there's a big difference. Next thing I want to say, because this turns into word vomit, and you're throwing names out there just to get the clicks. Not necessarily a smart thing to do. The next thing I want to say is there's no social media presence, so it'd be probably a good idea to get onto something like a Twitter or an Instagram or something along that line to really start reeling into the type of views that you want to get. Most likely for your case, it'd probably be something along the line of Twitter. You definitely want to get on there. I want to know a little bit more about this, because you say Fortnite gameplay, Fortnite tips and tricks. I kind of want to know what more you do, a little bit more about you as an individual. What a fun event. I'm trying to get a girl to marry and have kids. Any help, bro? Have you met her yet? It's actually a really good question. I mean, like I did get engaged last year. So I'm hoping that in the future we will continue our lives together. Obviously, that was the idea. But the best thing you can do is if you really love an individual. That's right. We're going into the love section of this. If you guys have a mutual thing, I would definitely say if you feel it is the right time, if you feel it's something you want, that it's something you truly want at the bottom of your heart, and that you can't live a day without thinking about her, without her, and you can see yourself in the same life as her or him for the rest of your life, that you should make the jump. That's my recommendation. If you feel that it's the right time, it's the right thing to do, that's when you should do it. So yeah. Just opened and closed the wrist there, rapper, so it's gonna be a little bit. 20 25,000 on Facebook, so we drive traffic from there. Well, that's interesting. It's weird that you would have 25,000 people on Facebook, but one, not have your Facebook link or 25,000 people here. That's a little wonky in the metrics area, because even if you have 25,000 people on Facebook and you're driving the views from there to here, you're only getting 8,000 views so who's watching the stuff on Facebook? That's where my questions come in. So that means something's not mushy. Right. Okay, you updated this. It just says Fortnite. You can make subcategories. Don't just say Fortnite. Since you do tips and tricks, since it looks like you're doing something that involves streamers, and we're gonna touch base on that in a minute. But since you're doing tips and tricks and stuff that involves streamers, you could subcategorize it via the streamer. You could subcategorize it via the tips or tricks, or even a special thing like awesome trick shots, stuff like that. That could definitely help out a bit more. The next thing I want to say is the thumbnails are okay, but they're not great. And the reason I say that, like the Fortnite top 5 best players one is not a bad thumbnail, but I feel like I've seen it in somewhere else, and I don't know who. And the other thing is, if it says Fortnite top 5 best players in the world, who are they? Probably not giving away 3 out of 5 of them would be a good idea to do as well. Tips and tricks, tips and tricks, tips and tricks, tips and tricks, tricks and tips. Ooh, switched it around. From Facebook to YouTube is difficult. Facebook doesn't like you directing people off their site, and we use that SEO rather than organizing viewers. Drinking game, right? No. But the thing that I'm seeing here that might be an issue is I see a lot of the same thumbnail tags that are on here. Like, so you go highlights in WTF moments, highlights in WTF moments, highlights in WTF moments. Literally the same thing over and over and over again. So you're not changing that. The other thing that you're not changing the titles at all. If the title didn't work the first time, it's not going to work an additional 10 more times. So you're going to need to pull back on that. You got to pull back on repeating the titles over and over again. You got to have changing titles. You got to have changing thumbnails. The other thing is, yeah, you do have changing thumbnails, but the issue is they're so scattered and thrown around, it's kind of hard to see what's going on. Yeah, your feed, what it is essentially is just a basic screenshot of the actual play that's going on, and it doesn't translate well. It really doesn't. So my personal opinion on that, and it's like I'm very opinionated in the subject, obviously. My personal opinion on that is probably to take the concept that you're doing here, but make it more featured to what you're trying to do. If it says highlights and WTF moments, really show a WTF moment on there. Don't try to direct the attention via an arrow. It like those work, but it's a cheap way of working. But we can see from the numbers that it's not exactly working. Also, I'm looking at the amount of uploading, and there is such thing as spamming uploads, because it turns into regurgitation. You're like literally overzealously uploading content. And I'm about to get into something that might be even harder for you to hear from me. So this one's always a big thing that no one likes to hear from me, but you're gonna hear it because I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about in a second here. Because I've gone over channels just like this. So you are the first thing I'm seeing is thumbnails, titles, and way too many uploads throughout a day. It's hard to retain an audience that way. Now then, I'm gonna click this. All right, so that was 10 seconds that you could have completely lost the attention of an individual. I don't recommend intros. They are terrible. They just don't get the attention you want them to get. In most cases, they detract the attention because it's loud, it's blaring, and I come here to see what I came here to see. I don't need to see all that extra. All that extra is just distract me from wanting to see it. You have 10 seconds to get the attention of the individual who's trying to watch your channel. If you utilize that 10 seconds just to show an intro, don't bother. You'll notice that a lot of places that do the same thing as you right here use intros as not intros but outros, then they go into an end card. I would never recommend an intro. It's just too much that ends up hurting your SEO and your analytics more so. Okay, so I'm gonna explain. Yeah, Dem Keys, we're gonna explain that in a second. All right, so this is where you're going. This is where we're gonna talk about your usage here. This is not considered fair use. This is actually 100% not considered fair use. A lot of these people have companies that look on YouTube for their content on YouTube. Yeah, it's good publicity for them to have their stuff everywhere, but at the same rate, in every retrospect and in every right, this content belongs to them, and that could put you in risk. This is risky stuff you're posting here. This type of stuff, if you had a very aggressive individual, could shut could shut your whole channel down because there's enough instances of it where it would show up like that because it turns into abuse. Yeah, it's easy for you to post your own post content up every 3 minutes, but that's because it's not exactly your content; it's someone else's content. And these type of channels end up not being, one, profitable. Two, yeah, you get popular, but you're not popular. No one knows who you are. I'm going to be honest, no one cares. And that's mainly due to the fact that these aren't you. You're not any of these people. These are other people that you're trying to get famous off of. And that, one, is not fair to them. And two, I guess I would say it's an easy button that you don't want to press because it could end up being really bad things. So recently there was an issue between a Twitch streamer and a very popular YouTuber. He was watching her stream and doing this eye tracking moment. I'm not going to name any names, but when he called her a derogatory term on his channel, she struck down his video. She didn't strike it down, but her company found out about the video and struck it down. They took it down. So that could be a copyright strike because that's her stuff, or it could be claims. And you could be swimming in claims right now. And claims can definitely damage a channel. If you have enough claims, this will prevent you from, one, getting any type of MCN branding deal. Two, you cannot be verified if you have a lot of claims. Three, you can't be verified if you have other people's content. Four, it doesn't make you qualified for any type of play button or anything like that. So you're literally just pushing out whatever videos for whatever. So the issue that you write into here is that since this isn't your content, you could get into a lot of trouble. I mean, we multiply how many people you show in one video over however many videos this is. You're talking like a lot of copyright claims. And that much stuff could shut down a channel. I know, and I understand that's why you're here, is because you're mostly small. But I'm telling you how to help yourself without essentially hurting yourself. Because right now you're hurting yourself. This is a very dangerous thing. Yeah, but see that's the thing. Again, you're trying to. He said, we delete the videos once we're relevant enough for it to be an issue. We can change up the content later. However, the issue you're having right now is you're using other people's fame to springboard your success. And when finally it gets to that point where those copyright claims start coming and you have to take down the videos either because you're told to or they get taken down, one, it will be too late if that's the case. And two, the other issue that you run into is that when all that's gone, what do you have to offer? because what you're offering right here, right now, is content that people come to your channel to watch for other people's content. And that's a dangerous thing. So I would just that's why like you see things like Vining channels, and those got a couple of those got taken down and in a lot of trouble. I see a lot of these. I see a lot of these that are along the lines of Overwatch. They get in trouble and taken down. There's issues behind these because they can get you into a lot of trouble. And I'm saying you're at an early stage enough where this would probably be a good idea to stop what you're doing and reevaluate your ideas. Now, the Fortnite top best players, that might not be a bad thing because that might be you explaining that's considered newsworthy. That is news. That's information. But I haven't seen the video yet. If it's just straight them playing video games, then it's not exactly reporting. Now, if it's you like in front of the screen talking about a wicked gameplay, you can even break down that guy's shot like that in the last video we just saw. If you broke it down, the thing was if you sat there and broke down how he did it, maybe that definitely turned into fair use because you're using his video as a form of education. Right now, these are just literally their videos, and that is where the issue comes in. You say tips and tricks, but there's really not a lot of tips and totally not a lot of tricks on here. So that's where the issue comes from. Yeah. So at the end of the day, in this particular case, as Jesse Tattoo says, you gotta make your own stuff. The YouTube has been cracking down hardcore on this stuff. Can you explain to me why this does well for BCC trolling? Fortnite daily best moments. Okay, you know fair use. And for things like BCC trolling, I'm not sure if you know this, but BCC trolling doesn't just go looking on the internet for content. The content that BCC trolling puts on his channel is actually videos that are submitted, and he has full right because that is the submission form. He has full right to use the content on his channel. These are not. I sincerely doubt you walked up to Ninja or emailed Ninja and he was okay. He's like, yeah, sure, dude. I don't get like 1 billion of these a day. You can totally do this. That's not the case. That's definitely not going to be like Daquan. Like these are the type of individuals that you will never normally see that. But BCC trolling gets away with it because he has full right and permission for it. And through the submission form, he can actually prove that he's full right and permission for it. Yeah, no, Fortnite. That's why I'm here to help you. Yeah, so you didn't speak to him, but as I said, as BCC trolling does, he gets full permission. He has a submission form. They talk like I watch these things. People don't think I watch a lot of YouTube. I am on YouTube all the time. I live on this thing, so I totally know who you're talking about. I unless I become Arabic, my dude, there's just no way I'll be able to add an Arabic translation. No, Fortnite, they don't use the content. The ones you mentioned don't use content without permission. They don't. They get full permission. Like I'll bring you right to BCC trolling right now. He not only gives credit, he has a submission. Here you go. But by submitting your video to him, you give him the right to use it. See what I mean? There's a difference than just going to the channel and yanking it off. There's a huge difference. So just keep that in mind. There's a big difference. You get 3 copyright strikes and then your channel's out. Your first copyright strike will make it so you can't put up thumbnails, and it won't allow you to put up. It won't allow you to stream. Second copyright strike, you won't be able to upload videos. Third one, your channel gets completely taken down. So that is pretty much what I'm talking. Like I just want. That's pretty much what I'm talking about here. All right, so this is another one of those examples. You're using bigger channels, bigger names, and pushing your channel forward. That doesn't make the channel. That's just straight copyright. Now, if you were to do like a top 5 list where you're sitting there and you're talking about it, or even if you're talking about it over a microphone, it's going to make a huge difference. It's going to be a huge difference. That's the whole thing. The next thing I definitely want to talk about is your description and lack thereof. There really isn't much of a description in these videos. The description is going to help your SEO. The more information you put in your description, the better it's going to help you gain more attention to the channel. Your SEO is currently sitting not too high up at the moment, and this is just vidIQ. It's just a general aspect of that. You got basic tags, Fortnite top 5, and then you throw in the names of other people. And again, that's not going to be the way to get that. I understand they were featured in this video, but they weren't featured in a way that you would want to put them into your tags. You got Ninja on there, and the issue behind you literally just tossed their names on there. And the issue with that is that it doesn't build your SEO. You just slap big names on there, and the issue behind that is it's not actually information that YouTube can use to bring us to this video. If you were to type in Ninja on YouTube right now, he's one of the top guys on there. Ninja. You get, thanks YouTube, that helps. YouTube used to tell me how many search results that gave me. I guess it decided today it's not going to. Okay. So, on average, the keyword ninja gets searched 15 million times a month. So, with that logic, you can imagine doesn't really give you too much of a return on that. With every video that's marked ninja, you have the issue of not only not being found just because of Ninja's name, but the general term, which is ninja. So you don't want to, I personally own a channel that doesn't always use permission and monetize. It's not okay, Fortnite. I'm gonna be really upfront with you. That's not how half of YouTube works, because then that tells me one of two things, and it's a little upsetting. It tells me one of two things: you're only here for money, and you're trying to turn your channel into a money-making machine, and that's not necessarily a good thing. I understand money makes the world go round, but then the passion is gone. The idea behind helping people is to help them grow their channel, to help them understand how to connect with their audience as a person, not necessarily as a corporation. If you're using content without permission, I don't care who you are, you can be anybody, it will come back to you. It always does. It might not be today, it might not be in the next year, but that stuff comes back to you hard. You don't want to sit here and that was probably not a great thing to tell me, because that kind of makes me shut down a little too, but I'm still here to help you. But I want to help you as a person, not as a company. I'm here to help you. I help companies who help people, and that's my thing. That's why I've talked to TubeBuddy. That's why I sat down and talked with vidIQ. I've talked with these companies because their objective is to help YouTubers grow their channel as well, and I want to help that too. But last thing I want anyone to look at YouTube for is, oh, this is going to be my multi-million-dollar dream machine. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen this way. It's not the right way to do it. It isn't. Because, again, it comes back to you. This will always come back to you. This is a really dangerous game of dice you're playing. Well, game of chance, I said. Well, dice is technically chance. But there's a really bad game of chance you're getting. And let's say you're using something that it doesn't belong to you. and the copyright's there, and someone finds out, the owner of that material finds out, they could sue you literally for everything you made for that video and more. Copyright is something that is a very tight thing that people really believe in on any form of media. I just would not risk yourself or your channel. It is not something to go down to. Yeah, because again, you're sitting here, you're talking about YouTube being a business. YouTube is a business. You're a person. Huge difference. I'm here. Yeah, of course, it'd be great if everyone made money, and I want that to happen. I want that to happen. But stop look. This goes for a lot of people. Don't look at YouTube like a business. It will eventually become your business. It will be eventually something that you be in charge of. But make it your business by growing it yourself. I started my channel from nothing to be where it is right now. There's plenty of other people that started like just like that. Your Markipliers, your PewDiePies, heck, your Casey Neistats. Those people started their channels from literally nothing with only original and idealistic ideas, and they grew their channel. But they did it because of hard work, not because of other individuals' hard work. There's nothing rewarding in that. And that's why I'm here. I want you guys to be rewarded through hard work, not the easy way. Yeah, you can make money off of other people's stuff, but again, that stuff comes back to you, and it will come back to you hard. And it has in the past, and it could in the future. So just keep that quite in your head. So yeah, that's pretty much where I'm gonna end that particular that channel review. I'm sorry that took a little bit long time, but it also was a great channel review in we could learn everything from it too. There's never a time where you can't learn, and no matter what channel you are on, no matter what channel you do, I have a good feeling you can grow and learn from it. You idealize yourself as a channel that also does tips and tricks, and if you were to focus on tips and tricks, and if you were to focus on maybe breaking down people's movement, maybe breaking down the top five, actually putting some actual effort and work into communication and actually talking to your audience, you'd be able to grow the channel a lot better with more passionate viewers, with more passionate subscribers. And that's what that's about. That's what this whole thing is about. If you making the hard work yourself. And that's why I do this. That's why I do YouTube. That's That's pretty much that's good for this channel. So I thank you for sharing it with us, dude. I really do. Let's reset that. That's not freedom stance. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm a person. I'm an individual person that sits in my house in Buffalo, New York. Freedom's located in Manila. That is what I believe that you should be using YouTube for. Freedom also believes that I believe they believe that they should that people should be growing their channels fairly. But I also know because of YouTube's rules, everything you're doing is breaking them, and they could get you into a lot of trouble, including canceling not only your channel, every channel affiliated with that channel. It could shut that down. I'm not joking. That stuff can shut you down hard. So I'm saying this to you as a creator, to a person using other people's stuff as a creator. That stuff can jeopardize the mess out of everything you do, and make it even as it can go even as far as to shutting down your AdWords ad rev account, your your ad rev ad something. I haven't used it in a while, but it could shut down your Google AdSense account, and that whole fissure travels straight up and could shut down everything attached to that because it's all affiliated with the same name. So keep that in mind. That is a very like it might be like, oh well, that's one thing, but it can turn into a lot of other things. All right. Briggs! Wait, I didn't do it right.
Briggs, are you here? You have won. You better be here, because if you're not, it's going to be very disappointing for you.
All right. All right. Oof. Y'all killing me today. I'm sorry, I was just reading the chat there for a second. Okay. So let's talk about the banner. The banner's all right. I believe you could work on it a little bit more. I believe you could work. Okay, it is one of those talkie talk ones. It's like 2000, like 2000, 2016 all up in this biz. Got that Leafy is here vibe going on. Okay, I see what you're doing. Okay, so you got brakes on the top. That's pretty good. I believe you could probably spice this thing up. Honestly, and I'm going to tell you this, you don't need the Instagram or Twitter icons on your banner because one, you can't copy them; they're barely legible, and you can't paste them. And if I'm on a phone, I'm certainly is not going to be switching between apps and accounts. Thank you. My fiance come in with some sage-like stuff. This is what my fiance just said. She said, "Your channel is like your baby. If you put hard work in your baby, it will grow strong with love from supporters. If not, the outcome could be horrible. Yes, you could be daddy of 5." Anyways, sorry, don't mean to take shots. That was me. That's just me talking. But the let's see. I would get rid of the icons at the top and just really rely on them being over here. Drop the brakes down. I don't like the pattern that's on the inside of it. You just went with the white. That would probably be good. I'm not exactly sure what's with the stains on there. It kind of distracting. It makes the banner look a little dirty. So I wanted to put that out there too. Excuse me. So there's that. So let's see. You got your uploads, popular uploads. I would like to see individual uploads and individual playlists and creative playlists on there as well. And that's going to definitely help your audience see more to click on and have fun with. I want your audience to be interactive. So you let's say you're covering a certain type of topics, like you're talking about Little Tay 2.0. So there's got to be a Little Tay 1. So if you put make a Little Tay playlist, that might help you out a bit more. So you can subcategorize your playlist instead of just going over certain things. Let's go to your about section. Sup, lads? I'm Oli, also known as Mr. Briggs. Briggs. I think it'd be interesting if your name change your name to Mr. Briggs, but hey, I don't know why. I'm a 16-year-old YouTuber who makes commentary videos reacting to some of YouTube's debatable and cringy content. If you see any videos like this, feel free to contact me in and any one of my socials on my banner or link below, and I might be able to make a video out of it. All right, cool. That's actually pretty cool. I like that. No problem there, Fortnite. It's just it's a personal passion of mine. I'm sorry about that. I've always been very passionate about YouTube since I started it. So I don't want you thinking I was attacking you at any point in time. This is my time to stand on here and direct people in the right direction. So it was at no point in time was do not want you to think I was going after your channel tooth and nail. So it was just I know I come off a little strong sometimes, but that's how I help people. It's just my way of talking, I guess. Where is my? Oh, it's in my pocket. Where's my cell phone? Right here. Oh, it's very dead. Okay, cool beans. Oh, there's my headphones. I was looking for those earlier. Sorry about that. Okay. So one thing I kind of want to know what your upload schedule is on here. I also kind of want to know a little bit more about you as an individual. Like what got you into commentary videos? Something along that line. Why are you so opinionated as an individual? Let's take a look at your Instagram and your Twitter. First started connected. All right, that's looking good so far. Let's continue. Excamule. All right. Looks like you're. Oh my gosh. Steve Harvey. Okay. Whoever likes this post wants to something, 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 something. Words I can't read out loud. Would you rather punch a cactus or kick an up dog? Mission failed. We'll get him next time. Nice use of meme. This is actually a great way to get people interested in what you do on here. Also, hashtagging the mess out of Instagram is going to help you out. Instagram's basic algorithm works off of the hashtags that are based on the video or picture that is being used. So I definitely want to utilize your hashtag motions and also your actual description as well. Okay. So we got that going. Let's take a look at let's take a look at it. See, like this is why I don't like these things like on here, because you're on your Twitter and you have your Twitter's address on here. But I'm glad you got your YouTube. Wait, okay, you got your YouTube connected on here. Oh wait, do you have a user? You're a user. Okay, he's OG. He's OG YouTube. So OG YouTube it would be, you could get a link like youtube.com//Briggs in this case. Where new YouTube it's youtube.com/C/Briggs if you're a YouTube. So within the last 4 or 5 years, 4 years ago, they made the change. So there's no more usernames. Now there's channel names. So let's take a look at this. Look, 4 tweets since I've looked at this. You're a tweeting maniac, man. 2 minutes ago, 54 seconds ago, he's trying to catch up. He's trying to see if I'm going to catch him on this. Too late. I already have. Why are you setting that poor thing? You just electrocuting it? What's going on? Why? Okay, you're obviously a meme poster on here, and that's not a bad thing. I kind of want to see, why didn't my tag take my screen? Where's coming back? You bastard. All right. I see a lot of retweets. I want to see some of your own stuff on here. This looks good. This was from July 23rd. That's 6 days ago. Looks like I'm getting videos taken down already. Flag to YouTube community upon review. We have shown. Okay. Well, it's because of the commentary you're giving. Don't just make this the thing where you post your videos. Be as communicative with other individuals on there as well. You're going to see that definitely does have a return. Let's see. Let's continue. So start talking to other people. It's good that you're reblogging stuff. New video out at 6 p.m. Beverly Hills. Brat has YouTube channel, so I reacted. So it's hashtag small YouTuber. Maybe a little bit more specificity on that. That might help you out as well. You can see my channel in terms of editing and interpretation. Okay. Hey QA Minecraft. Let's go back to you, Briggs. So let's take a look at your playlist. There's only 4 videos? You only have 4 videos and you've been around for 5 years? Sorry? Nah, I'm just messing with you. You clearly just started into your thing, which isn't entirely a bad thing. So that's great. Okay, so let's talk about context and what YouTube likes and what YouTube doesn't like. YouTube generally is not a fan of, for some reason they don't like history, but they also don't like imagery from places and times and people that, let's say, weren't the best influences on people history. So if you put up a picture of Mao Zedong, they have no idea who that is. He's the biggest murderer on the planet. But hey, he's dead now, so we're okay. Dude's got a KG that's not comparable to anybody. He's like one in a couple million. So be careful with the imagery you use on your thumbnails. Next, let's see this little Tay thing. How about that? How about that? Sorry, I just got my thing confused with somebody else. That's not the one I'm thinking of. This girl, context, let me turn off the Vocaloids. Context, this person believes that she isn't getting paid enough money from her mom, and she doesn't believe that the car she's getting is a fair car for her because she wants a something to the tune of $250,000 car, and her mom's getting her one that's $190,000, and she thinks she's worth more than that. And her mom gives her a measly $1,000 a week for what was it, chores? Or no, that was her allowance. Only $1,000 a week. So now you're all caught up. All right, so let me explain where you got it right and where you got it wrong. The right part is I like that you started talking right here. The downside is you waited too long. You held too long on what was going on. There's a lot of channels that go over these type of things. I personally have a few of mine that are my favorite that I like to watch. I'm a big fan of Bearing. When Grade A Honor A used to be up, I used to watch his stuff. I watch Mundane Matt. Those are pretty good people to look at that do these type of things. I'm not like shouting out channels here. I'm telling the truth. They do a really good job. Oh, and there's Drunken Uncle too, but he gets a little edgy. Not sure if you want to go that edgy, but there are a lot of channels that go over these type of content, and what they do is they show a little bit of the clip, then they'll talk a little bit of the clip, and then they'll talk. Don't throw straight 36 minutes because that is a very long time to hold on to something. You got to give enough context in between and interims so you can break up the amount of information that's being shown. I know, right? Grade A Honor A. Is he still around? Is he still around? Is like I know he like disappeared for like ever. It's a $250,000 Mercedes Benz. Okay, I'm sorry. 16th birthday present. No backbone. She can't even drive it without an adult in there. See, now this is the right way to show it. Hello there, Lucas. How you doing? Yeah, I know he hasn't uploaded in forever. But this is the right way to do it. This, ladies and gentlemen, is how you can avoid claims because you are giving the proper mix. There is a proper mix of commentary and video. Though at the beginning you're going to have an issue because it was just too long you held on that. All right. Oh. There comes a point in time in our life where we wonder truly if we strayed away from God's path. And we ask ourselves, is it all worth it? I'm going to just throw myself under the bus. And we tell ourselves, nah, better keep fighting. Maybe there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Then you see this stuff, and you don't know what to think. Sorry, my moment to fight. The heck. All right. So description. Remember how the girl didn't want to get her Dr. Phil? Yeah, she got a YouTube channel now. Don't go on your way to hate a feature video. Okay. Don't go out of your way to hate the feature video. It's not needed. So no mention in there, no witch hunting or anything like that. Copyright disclaimer. It is fair use. I can tell you from looking at that, except you're going to run into an issue with that first 30 seconds. I'm having a ton of fun with this thing. I mean, I could, like, here we go.
You can even start talking like this and scare people. Well, I don't want to scare people.
So difficult for me to stay up for your live streams, but my sleep schedule is back to being poop. Let's see. So I would definitely, let's see. Those tags though could use a little love. You got spoilt, but I don't even think it's not a word. Spoilt isn't the word. Gucci, I wouldn't throw that in there. Off white, Louis Vuitton. Okay, so you got a lot of names in there. I would probably drop those because that's not helping your search result because it has nothing to do with this video. Talking about those are name brands for those of us following at home. I wouldn't use those because they aren't relevant to the video. I get she talks about them because she's trying to flex on people and show exactly what type of monster she is. But in this particular case, you got a lot of tags in here that don't belong, especially like the PewDiePie tag because you don't got the PewDiePie wasn't relevantly in this video. So I wouldn't put tags of not relevance because you can actually get a community guideline strike for that because it's considered false tagging. So careful with that type of stuff. So be more specific to the video. A lot of people when they're doing these tags, they don't look at the video as a whole. They look at the video as a title, but they don't look at like what's going on in the video. So don't just put this in here. Like as whatever. You can even say her name. Little Tay. So Little Tay got her car. Little Tay has a YouTube channel, or my commentary on Little Tay's YouTube channel, or audio commentary about Little Tay. So things like that would probably be helpful for tags. Congrats, Lucas. Yeah, I saw. That's how I know about Lil Tay because I watched the Pewd's reaction to it. So, I know about it. But shouldn't put his name in there. That's definitely something I would say. Description's looking a little okay. Maybe a little bit more information on the actual subject matter for the description. Then you can go into the actual stuff, the original video, and yada yada yada, and so on and so forth. And that would definitely help you out as well. But as far as I see, I haven't watched the whole video. I don't know if, like, you have any more of those long 35, 40 seconds of just straight video. But as I said, probably when you're doing these type of things, well, not probably, definitely when you're doing these type of things, don't just play the audio. I like what you're doing there is switching back and forth with the beginning part. Maybe restructure that. That's my reaction. That's my reaction to your reaction of the reaction. Chain reaction. So those are my recommendations. So thank you for sharing that. We're going to do one more. We're going to do one more thing. We're going to open the list one more time. Now this is where I'm going to put my little 2 cents, my little pocket into this thing, okay? All right. I'm glad you guys are paying attention. So, if you like these channel reviews, don't forget to drop that like button because I'm here to help you guys as much as I possibly can. I'm only seeing 13 on here, and I know there's like 1 billion people watching because that's like 1/7 of the world population. Oh, you listening to me? That is 1/7 of the world population currently watching right now, and I only got 13 likes. I'm pretty sure with 1/7 of the population watching right now from the world, I could definitely get like maybe 14 likes. Could we get 15? Do I hear 15? Maybe. I don't know. But with 1/7 of the world population watching this stream right now, the whole world, that's a big place. With 1/7 of the world watching, I believe we could get more likes. But that's beside the point. If you guys like this type of stuff, you like me going over your channel, I also do it over on MGN. What is MGN? That is our sister channel over there. I help run some stuff on there. It's a lot of fun. We're going to be. I'm not done introducing you yet. You gotta hold. You gotta hold on. Okay. So, thank you, Tora. So when I do these, I do channel reviews over here on MGN every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. I recommend you come there. There's going to be a new series going on there where it's going to be YouTube tips and tricks, and I'm going to be those are going to be rolling out starting this week every Wednesday, and it's going to give you all the really cool information and cool stuff that's going on like what you could learn on YouTube. And we're also going to be I might be doing a separate one that's also tips and tricks for gamers specifically. So I'm going to turn it sort of more into education. I'm going to try to help you guys as much as I can because, again, I do have a burning passion for this, and I want to be able to help you guys. But every Tuesday here at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard over on MGN, in the description below, down there, boom, check it out, click it, subscribe, hit that bell icon because I need you guys to do that because I love you guys, and that's really how I'm not going to go crazy, okay? And then we're going to go over here, and there's just happens to be another channel that I do these. What? You shouldn't believe you can get more likes. You should believe I can fly. I do believe I can fly. I do believe I can also touch the sky, and I think about it every night and day. But believe it or not, I have a channel of my own. It's like I talk about these things because I know what I'm talking about because I might have a channel of my own or something. I don't know, some crazy stuff right there. Just some crazy stuff. It's craziness. It's craziness right there. I might have a channel. All right. Just follow me on this. All right. I'm gonna get myself back down here. I might have a channel. You can click on it right there every Wednesday or Thursday. I do channel reviews on my channel, except this week I'm going to be working the evening at my job, so I will not be able to do them that day. But I do them on my own channel, and I'm there 7 p.m. to help you guys, Eastern Standard, of course, to help you guys with your problems so we can all understand. So we're going to go over here. See? This is me. This is my channel. This is what I do here. I do reaction stuff. I do video game plays. I do voice acting. I do lots of stuff. A lot of video games. This is mainly a video game channel where I kind of incorporate a little voice acting. I have my own voice acting channel. Something completely different. That's this over here. But you're not obliged to have to subscribe, though. It would be a really cool thing to see. All right. There's that thing. What are you counting down to? It's more of a count up. Why are you counting up? Do you hate me? So if you guys want to become a part of either one of those channels, it'd be very helpful, and I would love to see you on either one of them. That being said, I'm going to open up the list one more time. I'm going to close my little happy face out of there, get rid of little Tay, and we're going to say list is open. And if you're already on the list, you don't have to ask again. John. Do I make reviews in Spanish? No, I don't speak any other language except English, unfortunately. I do apologize, but I've had people ask me if I could do it in Arabic, Spanish. I'm surprised not Gaelic at this point in time, but I'm waiting for it to happen. It'd be kind of interesting. Sad, you're already on there. You don't need to continually ask. That's a good way to get yourself off of there. Aight? Daniel GT, you're already on there. Tora, you just got on there. Gamer's Way. All right, there we go. There's a new face. And yay! Okay. Shut up. All right. Do you review Spanish channels? I review Spanish channels. I just don't speak Spanish. We get to use the wonderful Google Translate, which is terrible. But I can get the gist of what you're saying for the most part. All right, here we go. The wheel spins round and round. Where will it stop? I don't even know. Don't leave yet. He might not be here. Gorex PL, are you still here? I haven't seen you talk in a while. I just don't know. Gorex PTL, PL. Do you know that guy? That guy right there. Okay, so we're going to put the 30-second timer up. Here we go. Zup. Zup. Don't worry. Stick around. You don't know if he's going to be here or not. Because I'll just keep moving. I'll just keep moving. All right, he's not here. Ah. All right, let's try that again. Tora, come on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right. Okay, that's enough of that. Tora, I know you're here. I'm going to keep saying your name until you say I'm here. Yes? Tora? Tora's not here? What do you mean you're not here? That's ridiculous. I don't believe a word of it. Oh, that's fun. Okay. First off, I want to give you credit where credit's due. The banner, though simple, is not badly put together. I kind of want to see something a little anime. On there. I do. I want to see something a little anime. Something give me an idea on where I gotta be. Yeah, this is Demkeys. I'm not sure. Did you ask that already? You did. Yeah, this is. But I kind of want to get the feeling I'm on an anime channel because I don't see the anime. I see it says the anime, sort of like suggestive subtitling. Anime. So I was thinking of watch anime. Going to the store today, picking up some anime pineapples, and for this today, you read it the banner. All right, so you got your uploads, anime discussion, my thoughts on anime, nice sub playlist, and you got the creative playlist. I'd like to see your like popular uploads on the front page, not at the top. Not at the top is where your uploads go, but your popular one too would be good. Ooh, a well thought out and typed out thing. Now I will grammatically destroy it. Joking. I'm not going to hurt it too badly. I'm a passionate anime fan and training chef. Currently, capital C, I am learning to become a chef. Currently, comma, I am learning to become a chef at college whilst having a part-time job, a chef in a kitchen. As a chef in a kitchen. Capital T, the hours are long, but capital I love the atmosphere and the people that I work with are amazing. Period. Why I started. After spending many years not really doing much and not having any hobbies apart from watching anime, period, at the end of anime, I created this YouTube channel. Actually, that's all one sentence. After spending many years not doing anime, I created this YouTube channel, comma, comma, that I can, capital I, can share my experiences with anime people, comma, with people all over the world. That's where the sentence should end. This capital T is because in high school, I had a few friends that, capital I, could chat about anime too. But now that I am in college, capital I, have even less so having less. What? Okay. All over the world. This is because in high school I had a few friends that I could chat about anime with now, but now that I'm in college, I have even less friends to talk about this with. Period. This channel allows me to connect with many people as well as helping with my confidence and speaking. There you go. There you go. What you can expect from this channel. Here you can find many different types of content relating to anime, such as anime reviews, theories, lore, spaces between all those, and unboxing, space general discussion about anime and much more. I look forward to seeing you, as it's spelled CSEEING, you around. Yes. All right. So, Grammarly is free. I'm not sponsored by Grammarly, though one day we might be. Grammarly is free. It definitely helps out with issues like this. Trust me, I have issues like this. I use Grammarly. Don't worry. I have sentence structural numbness every now and then where I can type in something. I can critically review everyone else's typing, but we're not even going to get into how I type sometimes. So let's just say sometimes I'm pretty bad too. That's why I reread everything I type. But even then, that's why it's always good to have a second pair of eyes on your stuff. But other than that, it is set up pretty well. Yeah, it doesn't want me. How would they sponsor me? Honestly, let's get into the nitty gritty of that. All right, look at this new video taking a bit to edit, and I am at work all day. Gonna be up as soon as possible. Nice. The saddest thing I've ever played on a guitar. That bend at the end. So close to daily uploading, hoping this new editing style people will like. Then I can speed up more and have really good edits. That's nice. That's actually... Okay, I have too much fun with this. I do sometimes. I like the interaction on here. It's really great. Keep doing this. If you find anything to talk about with individuals, probably at them on this. So like people who have direct relevance to the video that you might like, voice actors that you might enjoy. I know Vic Mignogna is an individual who constantly, who does occasionally will talk to his people. I mean, I've talked to him a couple. Yeah, I talked to him a couple times. He's pretty cool. He's pretty cool peeps. Pretty cool dude. Very discouraging when I hear some of the things we talk, because I talked to him about voice acting. He goes, "Oh yeah, it's very competitive." He goes, "Sell drugs," and I said, he's like, "I'm joking." I'm like, I don't know what to think, Vic. I don't. He's an interesting guy. But yeah, I like how you're utilizing that. You got your anime list. That's great. So just restructure this, and I want to see. You have a whole small community. That's great. Yeah, there's a huge following of anime fans on Twitter, and stuff like this might actually go down pretty good on Tumblr too. I know it might not be the best thing for a lot of people, but people do like anime on Tumblr, believe it or not. But I also would say, kind of want to see you on Tumblr on this one. Honestly, it might help you out, and an upload schedule would help you as well. All right, this is good, but you only have one video in a lot of these. And my question is to you: are you planning to do more of these, or are these ones you've missed, where you didn't add into them? So yeah, I believe it or not, because I have an alternate channel where I do voice acting, it actually does fairly well on Tumblr. Let's talk about these thumbnails and how good they are. Wow, those are actually really good thumbnails. I have no complaints. 10 out of 10 with thumbnail again. But there's always a but. And let me tell you why. Let me tell you why there's always a but. You know, there's usually a but because I can always find something wrong with something. And I never look past the amazing things that I see. And I'm like, oh, I'm like, thanks for the pizza. There's one less pepperoni on it. And I'm like, geez. Guess I'll just eat a pizza with only 23 pepperonis on it. What a bunch of losers. Oh, there's only 2 napkins. I guess I'll give them both to the people that are here, and I'll just sit here and use my sleeve to wipe my face with. And then I'm like, I'm not enjoying this food. And at the end of the day, I realized that I don't have anything else except food allegories. So, I would definitely recommend if you got a Discord. I got a video Demkeys planned for ASMR, and one day it will come out and you guys will like it. But I do like how the thumbnails are structured. But keep in mind, we're in a lot of ways and a lot of different people, because you're kind of on this weird thing as far as the psychology of the thumbnail goes. I would recommend putting your faces on the left side. And that's because people generally see faces psychologically faster than they'll read a title. So like this one, where we have him on the right, put him on the left, flip-flop the picture, bam, and make him bigger so we can see his face a bit better, because he is a very identifiable character, much like Naruto. So try to get them bigger on these, okay? What? He said, boy. Okay, my top 5 anime so far. Is that, see, now that's a little vague, because that would imply that you hadn't started watching anime until now. This could be, or is this pre-2000s top anime? Is this post-2010 top anime? Is this post-2016 top anime? Because we know that at one point in time, we had that big gap, and anime was just garbage. So is this your, like, of all time? That's my question. I can't hear a word you're saying. Now, I remember your face. The face. I've talked to you before in the past. I'm the president. Your videos aren't monetized because you have 5 subscribers and less than 100 views. You need to have 4,000 watch time hours and 1,000 subscribers in order to be monetized. There's your answer. No. I'm not talking Discord the Dragon. I'm talking Discord, the Discord server, the app that you can download on your phone. It's free, despite what some individuals who are trying to get money to start one say. They are free. You can start one yourself and build your fan base in Discord. I recommend it. I have it. Mine talk to me. The whole, like, 6 people that talk on there out of the 200 and something that are there. I really would like some more people in there. It's a lonely Discord. But not to say I don't enjoy seeing people's smiling faces in there, because I absolutely do. So I kind of paused in a weird place. I do apologize that. I'm gonna give you this much now. Your microphone sounds miles better than it did before. This sounds good. I like how you got your background set up now. It looks really nice. I get the idea of what I'm looking at. I wish you had a better camera, but that's gonna be that's all a funding thing. but this is looking a lot better than when I first saw it. Don't be afraid to talk louder. You're talking like, despite your fact that your mic's coming in really well, you need to talk a little bit. You need to project a little bit better. Remember, you're trying to entertain. Don't talk so softly. You're not trying to lull me to sleep. You're trying to keep me awake. You're trying to keep me entertained. Well, I want to know about you. That's why I came here. Where's my book? Ah! There it is. Sorry. Sorry. Ever. All right. All right. Sorry. You gave me an awesome idea for my next video. Well, not my next video, a video. So let's continue. Okay. Naruto. All right. I think you could do this a little faster. And I'm not saying that just be. I'm not saying that to be a jerk. I'm just saying that you could probably do this a little faster. Get, as I said, the energy. I can feel you want to, like, you just want to explode with that energy. I feel it. I see it. You're like holding back for some reason, but explode with that energy. Get excited. No sound. God, I hope there's sound. I'm going to be very sad. Wait.
Slice of life romance anime about Ryuji Takezu and Tiger Isuka. A really, really amazing story that I really love to watch.
My fault. I had my put the audio down on this because there was someone that we were watching that was playing a lot of copyrighted stuff. So I had to be very careful with that. I just realized it was doing that, and thank you for telling me that it was very quiet. Need 4,000 watch hours, or I think something to the tune of 240,000 minutes watched on your channel. There you go. But as I said, you're coming in very quiet on this.
Great to see.
And like, I see the energy. Look at it. I see the energy there. Bring it. Bring me the energy. Bring the thunder. You got to bring it. Okay. So let's talk about the tags. We've talked about tags in the past. We're going to talk about tags right now. Top 5 anime. My top 5 anime so far, and you got the number 5 spot on that. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Pretty boss there. You got anime story, anime slice of life, anime MMORPG. That doesn't belong there. Teradota, Naruto, Overlord, anime slice of life, anime recommendations, and yet I don't see My Hero Academia. What is going on? What is wrong with you? No, I'm just messing with you. But if you don't like it, that's your cup, not your cup of tea. But that is currently my jam right now. It's like that is my Saturday morning cartoons. I wake up in the morning, no lie, every Saturday, sit down at my table in the living room with a bowl of cereal to watch My Hero Academia. That I look so forward to that. It's ridiculous. You couldn't get that, Dark Loop. You just gotta work at it, my man. Have I read PhD Fantasy Degree? I have not. Well, Overlord is an MMORPG as, like, but it's not a game. Yeah, no, it peaks. It peaks because I have my gain up too high. I have my audio setting too high. I'm just garbage right now. That's what I'm doing. And it's all because I'm using this thing that changes my voice no matter what I want to do. I can sound like anything I want, and it's because I haven't been able to get a good thing down on getting these voices. I'm just putting that out there. Because when I try these voices, they come out
really good, but they usually peak. They peak if I go too high because the
sensitivity on these things are just too crazy. And I don't know why
I can't get
these to peak to me, but they aren't. They just aren't. Sometimes I'm still working with the programming. So that being said, that's why it's probably peaking right now because I'm still playing with the programming. And Tom Fee, what's good? I dare you to play Truth or Dare. Then we had already started. Man, drugs. Did you want to buy some? Yeah, there is a crappy mic setting. The Canon 600D. Yeah, I mean, like, they're pretty good. I use a I forgot what the heck I use. I use something. I use like a little Canon myself, but it isn't like the SLR ones. It's just a video recorder one. So I believe the SLR ones will probably give you a lot better. If you're willing to put in the money, the SLR ones will give you the better return. The only downside is they record in 10-minute intervals. I've seen Hotel Transylvania 1 and 2. Not 3 yet. Don't ruin it for me. I'll turn this off. I'll turn this car around. I seriously will. We'll turn this car around, and no one's going to be happy. Truth. So, let's see. My request got through. Thank you. Okay, that's cool. And you got people talking to you. And you're talking back. It's great to see, dude. I like that. I like that. Okay, so description. Hey guys, Toya her, and today I'll be showing my favorite top 5 anime so far. Why so far? Well, I have not seen all anime ever, so here are 5 out of what I have seen. So let me. Hey man, dude, not everyone's awake at this time. It is 7 p.m. Well, actually, it's almost 9 p.m. on Eastern Standard. That means on the West Coast, it is roughly 6 p.m. And on different parts of the world, it is either really, 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 really late at night or really, really, really early in the morning. Probably not going to get as many views as I'd want. So, but this is my availability. So if you want to get reviewed, this is when it happens. So that being bribing me doesn't work there, C9 drifting. But yeah, I would probably extend this a little bit more and work on the grammar course with that. I guess I would talk maybe target a little bit more in the tags here, more based on the information you're giving here. So that being said, I like your channel setup. It's really good. You're investing in a new camera, which is fine, and that's gonna give you it's gonna open up a whole new avenue for you, and you're gonna say, man, my editing style can change drastically with this thing. Most likely there, Demkeys, most likely. But I definitely want to put this out there right now. For your channel, I need you to open up and get that energy out. The more energy you produce, the better it receives on your viewers' end. You want that to be the situation. You want your viewers to feel that energy off of you. The more they're excited to see you, the more you're excited to be there, the more they feel it. And so put that up there, all right? And those are my recommendations. I definitely hope they help. I would work on the tags and descriptions a little bit, but everything else is actually set up pretty well. So those are my recommendations, and thank you for sharing this with me and with everyone else here. That being said, ladies and germs, this is going to be the last, that was the last video channel thing for today. I thank you guys very much for watching this. I thank you all very much for being around. I'm here to always help you as much as I possibly can when I'm live streaming. But I also do these channel reviews on 2 other channels, on MGN and on my own personal channel. MGN's located right here. You can click on that at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard every Tuesday, and my own channel every Wednesday or Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. I have my smiley face there waiting for you to help you out. Thank you guys very much for joining me here. Thank you guys for being here. Don't forget to drop a like, even if I wasn't able to do it. Give you guys a review today. Don't forget to drop a like. It could be a hypothetical like if you want. It could be a sarcastic like. I really do like the sarcastic likes. They're really great. You can make it an ironic like. I'll even take that. I'll take ironic likes. Give me an ironic like. I'll take that. But I thank you guys very much for watching, and I thank you very much for following along. You guys have been all great and fantastic. Remember, folks, to stay frosty and keep moving forward. Ta-da! Also, if you want to check it out, I'm going to be on my own channel in like 10-15 minutes. I'm going to be playing a game. So that's my little plug. Okay, thank you, bye.